Caught on camera, a car narrowly missing the Metro Diner in San Marco. So here's the video showing a collision between a blue Saturn and a blue Kia Sportage. News4JAX reporter Eric Avanier was first reporter on the scene and spoke with some witnesses there. So Eric, what have you been able to find out about this crash?
Well, what you don't see in that video is the number of people who rushed to this corner to help the driver who crashed into this concrete barrier. Many of those people that ran over here were medical professionals who came from across the street. Just before 11 a.m., surveillance video captures the moment when a Kia Sportage turns onto southbound Hendricks Avenue and crashes with a Saturn sedan. The impact sent the Saturn into metal barriers outside Metro Diner on the corner. Immediately after the collision, several people, including Dr. Richard Mullins, ran across the street to help the driver of the car that hit the barriers.
I just went over there to make sure that she didn't need any kind of immediate medical assistance, but she was stable and she was conversing with them and obviously just very shocked.
Andy Baker heard the collision from his store across the street.
There was short breaks and then you could hear it hit. And bang, bang.
The manager tells News4JAX this crash could have been deadly had it not been for the barriers that were put in place after a car crashed into the restaurant back in April.
It could have definitely been deadly. We had a mother and child sitting out on the patio that would probably not be able to walk away from it if not for those guardrails.
Folks who live and work in this area say Tuesday morning's crash and the crash back in April are just a sample of the dangers they see at this intersection.
The side streets are somewhat blocked by the closeness of the buildings to Hendricks Avenue that a lot of times I think there's a little bit of a blind spot for drivers and they don't necessarily see cars coming down Hendricks that way.
Unfortunately, people seem to take risks where they don't need to. If you can't see coming out of Inwood Terrace, then there's a traffic light right down the street. You can go back around the other way.
Now, fortunately, no one was taken to the hospital. That's a good thing. At this point, we still don't know, or at least it's unclear, if either driver were cited in the crash. Reporting live in San Marco, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Eric. And Metro did not have to close this time, but back in April, it was shut down for a week after a woman drove into the popular restaurant. And thankfully, that time it happened after hours, so nobody was injured, but the damage cost a lot of money.